sampah sembarangan. Udah tahu sampah biang masalah, buang sampah pada tempatnya lah.
Iya ya, kalau bukan kita, siapa lagi? Ayo kita buat Jakarta jadi bersih.
Silakan Bapak.
First, thank you for waiting. Yeah, actually, what I had is attend the meeting where I have to go to the south area from the city hall because now it's almost every time is traffic jam. Yeah, but I don't know. But Mayang said it's very important to share what we think about Jakarta. I think for the middle class, is talking about the traffic jam and flood. Flood is easy to solve, actually, frankly speaking. But the problem is, all of our river is occupied by the squatter, and most of them is stay there. Some more than 40 years in the riverbank. If you look at the Sunter River, this morning I just got the report. We have to demolish more than 200 houses. Most of them is a permanent and luxury house. You have to buy. That's why I have to say, do it. Demolish all. Like this afternoon, why I become late. Ed's family came to me Saturday in Donggelan. We have to demolish also more than maybe 200 to 300 houses. They make an argument to me, we have a document, but the fact is the document is not the certificate, but this is very like, how to say, this is just a selling paper from the person to person. So they asked me, may you postpone the demolish our house because we are not ready for that. Why they're not ready for that? Because maybe from the former governor, they never really to demolish the house. Because we are a politician, we need one man, one vote. It's very important. Most of them is our supporter. They have a Pak Jokowi picture, my picture, and many things like that. But I said to them, I prefer not to be elected again. Rather, we don't make a Jakarta become a new Jakarta. That's why, that's my decision, they have to do it. But like this, tonight, I said, okay, I will call the director, our CEO, tomorrow morning you meet him. If your document is right, they will pay you. We will postpone, maybe 1 week. This is the situation for the flood. But I guarantee, if this year has flood come, that more than 1 day. Because maybe half of the north side already prepared with a good pumping machine, but not 100%. Because we need to develop, we call it NCICD Type A. NCICD is the National Capital Integrated Coastal Defense Type A. We need like a wall above 2.8 meters. If we could accomplish all in the coastal line, so the threat from the sea is safe. But the problem comes from the south. South is a mountain area. The South Jakarta, most of them is, all the river is not ideal wide of the river because many squatter. That's why we will try our best. I think maybe we need 3 years. The problem is we need to provide the low-cost apartment. That's the problem for us. And what happened to the low-cost apartment? This is social problem. Or like a one man, 67 years old, when he got this low-cost apartment, he sold it for 50 million rupiah. And 5 million, 50 million, now is maybe 4,000 US dollar. And he have to bribe or official maybe 5 million rupiah to change his right to overnight. He still left for 45 million rupiah. He preferred back to the riverbank and has his own permanent house, maybe just spend 10 million. And another 5 million, maybe he sell a phone voucher, cell phone voucher. That's a good business. And he still left 30 million rupiah. I don't know, maybe he want to marry again, I don't know. But he got money, 30 million. And when we ask, why did you do like this? He answered very human. Since I was born until 67 years old, I don't have money. Now you provide me a low-cost apartment, and the middle class want to buy my right, because our low-cost apartment only pay service fee $50 a day. No rental fee, just pay a service fee, $50. That's why very cheap. They just turn, when I visit this apartment, they just put one air condition. Even their bathroom take the air condition, very small. Also the kitchen, only 30 meters square for one apartment. That's why this another problem. So our official become very corrupt. Then they're selling. But thanks to KPK or Corruption Eradication Commission, they help us to find out who's sold and get involved in this. But I have to find them. But the problem is right on finger. If you do this, easy. If you do this, it's hard. That's what happened in the bureaucrat. Most of them protect each other. They don't want to file them. If people say I am an impatient person, I said they are wrong. I really very patient. If I'm not patient, I will get sick. When you get into the office, you are given. And that's why when people ask me where they are doubt about Pak Jokowi, could Pak Jokowi be a good president? I said yes. He does. They said why? Because when we get in Jakarta, he just only have me to assist him. And the others, we have this given. But when you was the president, he could choose many Ahok as his minister. It's different. That's more easy as a president than as a governor. This is the situation what we face in front. But we believe, if we keep consistent doing this, we could solve this problem. Now, how about the traffic jam? Traffic jam, I think I got an idea from a Hollywood movie. What a Hollywood movie? If you watch the Hollywood movie, you look at like a car, like the mafia, around with fighting, and above them is like a train, like a deck. That's the Chicago. Our dream to solve the problem here. We have from south to north is the MRT, and we want to develop east to west, but between them, we have to 4 cluster for light rail transit, elevated light rail. We will start from Pulau Gadung, Kelapa Gading, Cempaka Putih, Pulau Mas until Senen to National Monument and to Kuningan. This all we will develop elevated above the green area and river and between the building. So what's the benefit for the owner of the building? if you want to connect it to this trend, we give you a right to develop the sky bridge, and we don't count it as a KDB, coefficient dasar bangunan. If you like to develop a building, you have a size how big you could develop. But if you make a sky bridge, we don't count it as you right, but our right. And we also will give you the high, because this is a TOD area, and the radius 350 meter. You could like Singapore, we call it KLB, 14 maximum. So you will get incentive to make higher your land if you give us to get through this building. But we ask you to, how to say it, you pay this with developing this infrastructure. We also want to develop another 6 toll road in the city toll road. You know why we need to develop this 6 toll road in the city? Now we already accomplished the outer ring road, except Tanjung Priok a little bit. You already have a Jakarta outer ring road, but you need a networking between them. If you look at the Casablanca, you will feel this road is like a westful. There's a connecting area. There's the interjunction for our 6 toll road. Now what happened is become too late to develop this 6 toll road, because maybe the former governor, too many opposing from the NGO, maybe Pak Foke want to run again as governor, so he postponed this, developing this 6 toll road. I think many NGO, including our new Minister Bapenas, Pak Chaniago, he gave a message, use our BlackBerry. He told me like this: even God will get angry with you because you develop this 6 toll road. I give a response: I don't care if God get angry with me, because I am too sinful now, don't care. Demolish too many things. So I will keep going to develop this 6 toll road, to make all the road have a networking. So you could imagine, we have an outer ring road, we need from north to south, east-west, and that we call northeast to southwest, and to make a total connection. If we could accomplish this, like MRT, we will finish the 2018. Just this afternoon, I have a meeting with the consultant and the Japanese contractor. They told me if you delay 1 month, you have to spend 500 billion rupiah for the land. Now what happened? We have more than 100 land position. They don't want to sell it. Like we say, when we use the appraiser, 35 million rupiah per square meter. They ask 60 million. Why? Because they are thinking like this: if you delay 1 month, you will lose 500 billion. So you will have to, it's better buy from us, a little bit expensive. But this is government. We could not pay more than the price, we will get to the jail. So this afternoon, I have already made a decision. Already have Pak Heru. I asked him, you just put a new, it's okay, new appraiser. He is in the company, is my CFO, the Chief of Finance Officer. The first is here also a mayor in North Jakarta. Pak Jokowi want bring him to the palace. I said, please no. It's better say, so I asked him, it's like Tanjung Priok system. When we already get the price for the land, we will tell the owner, you have to take it this, or we will use apa namanya, konsinyasi ya. I don't know how to say in English.
Consignment.
Huh?
Consignment.
Consignment. Put to the court. You want or not, we will demolish your building. I don't care. If you want to help me, please do it. Even you want to curse me, please do it. I just want to accomplish this MRT. This is the situation in Jakarta. And so, what else do we need? We also have a problem with our parliament member. I don't know a little bit. Sometimes I just think like this, pretending insane. They call it PPG, bahasa Indonesia, pura-pura gila. We don't need to serious about this. But the problem is, until today, they not yet accomplished, set up the commission for this local parliament. That means we already prepare next year, we will use this year budget. This is the situation. But the disadvantage of this situation is we could not spend for a new idea, for a new program. Like we say, we want to develop more garden and park. We call this an integrated park. You know, in government we have, I don't know how to say, PKK, I don't know how to say in English. PKK is like a wife from the bureaucrat. PKK is like a women club, but for the bureaucrat wife. They always make many events, like a competition from the national, almost every day, just doing like a competition, event. I said, we banned it, no use. For what event and event? There's no use. All we want is when to developing an integrated park. This is very friendly for the kids and for the disabled people and also for the elders. And also this park including library, how to say, pray kindergarten, PAUD itu, preschool like that. And also we have a Posyandu is like a community healthcare unit. We want to know the status of the resident of Jakarta. How about their SIV status, their diabetes mellitus status. We want, so they gather together in this park, have a spot and also a garden. Now, this year we already developed 6 and we will accomplish next year on March. Now, how we get this budget? We ask our company doing in CSR. The land is owned by government, they're developing this. So I get the real cost for doing this. When we got the real cost for doing this, we are this like this. We already make, if the area is too large or small or middle, we already put this. Now who do this for us is a company, CSR. If we asking, my wife complained to me when she asked our department to doing this, nobody could supply for her. So I tell her easy, you just call our CEO, Pak Krista, Pembangunan Jaya. You ask him. Not 1 month, they already provide to us everything, including the design and the model. Now is under construction. Like a bus. Why I asking CSR for double-decker bus? You could imagine. I think everybody know the brand of Mercedes-Benz. Who are here now about the brand of Weichai? You know the Weichai? And we use a bidding. We purchased a 5 bus. We got Weichai 3.3 billion rupiah, 1 unit. Mercedes-Benz donated by the Maya Pada Group 2.8 billion. So you could imagine the situation like a Transjakarta. That's why when I got the price of this Mercedes-Benz, I put as a standard price unit, and we put in e-catalog. We have an institution we call LKPP. This is the Lembaga Kebijakan Pengadaan Barang dan Jasa. It's like it's like institution for procurement institution under the president. If your product put in their e-catalog, we could directly purchase without bidding. It's very, very easy to do this. That's why next year we will purchase 100 double-decker Mercedes-Benz bus. I don't know, Scania or whatever. And I already saved this budget. How to save this budget? I put as an equity to our company, PT Transjakarta. So it's more easy to do this. Now, why we need a double-decker bus? We want to ban a motorcycle in the inner center of Jakarta. And we ban a motorcycle. I got a response 60% the biker against this. They want to make a demonstration. Maybe tomorrow I got a report they want to make a demonstration. I just said I don't care. All we need, because one day the media asked me, this is the way you solve the traffic jam problem in the inner of the city. I said no. This is because one day in Jakarta 2 until 3 people die by motorcycle accident. Too hectic. People have a maximum tolerance. That's why when they get into the city, they have to park their motorcycle and use this free shuttle bus. It's 10 minutes, I guarantee. That's why, because our bus only 10 double-decker, I just could put from Merdeka Barat until Bundaran HI first. But if everything, the bus is complete, maybe until Block M and also Kuningan and Casablanca, we will provide all these double-decker bus. And we also will ban the subsidy, fuel subsidy, in all the gas stations in Jakarta. We could not tolerate this. Pak Jokowi very happy because I become like, how to say?
Sparring partner.
Not sparring partner. I think like a Martin really. It's a showcase to try out. If Jakarta could solve this problem, because almost 35% vehicle in Indonesia in Jakarta area, Jabodetabek, 35%. So if we could ban this, we could save 35% subsidy for the private passenger car. This is situation, and we will provide a more bus, but we believe the garbage also the problem. Next year we will develop 2 incinerators. I don't know which technology, maybe from Europe or maybe from Taiwan or China. We already asked our company to develop this incinerator for garbage, waste to energy. And we also want to develop a 2 gas power station in the Marunda. We don't want to take the risk Jakarta is lack of supply of this electricity, because we have a gas. That's why now we already give give a permit to gas company and also Pertamina Gas to make a new piping transmission. And we also hope all our low-cost apartment will use this gas supply. This will make because gas is made in Indonesia, but the gas tank made in China. That's why sometimes we have to increase the price. Also, all the bajai and all the angkot, we force them to turn to gas. How to help them? I find out why this program failed before, because like the bajai, when they turn to gas, they have to go to the gas station too far from the residential area. The residential area, you could not put a gas station. Too expensive. We have a garden and park. Then the regulation said you could not develop a gas station on the park. So I asked them, okay, How about a mobile refueling unit? They said if mobile refueling unit is okay. So I put now MRU and the park for the gas station, but I found out the gas line. I put it permanent. Just connect it. So I don't, how to say, I don't violate the law. This is just an idea. I always said to our staff, only Holy Bible or Quran or another words you could not change it or or you demolish could not. But if the law regulation, we could do it as we want, especially for the benefit of the people. And we hope in these 3 years they could provide more than 50,000 unit low-cost apartment to demolish this squatter, and we also will accomplish our MRT from Lebak Bulus to Bundaran HI, and also we hope we could accomplish our first cluster for light rail transit. And how about the bus? We hope in 2016 you never find out the bus more than 10 years or the bus, and they will never stop as they want, because we will pay them use rupiah per kilometer, so they don't need to collect the money from the passenger. We will pay them according to the distance they go. We pay them, and we believe they will more easy to get the finance from the bank, because we guarantee or under the PT Transportasi Jakarta. So we will use the one single ticket, maybe 1 day or 1 week or 1 month ticket. That's why now we try to force the people use the e-money. But because to pay from the bank is still expensive, maybe we want to launch our own money. Maybe like a octopus like Hong Kong, maybe a parking meter, everything is money, including you want to buy in the vendor street, in the culinary food, you have to use e-money. We want to easy to make a discount. It's like a restaurant happy hour. If with empty, we not a peak hour, we will make a discount. So we make people use the bus. And we also, 2016, I think, our electronic road pricing, we are already running perfect. And next year we will try. So we force you, if still traffic jam, the formula is very easy. One line, 1 hour, not more than 1,500 vehicle. If more than that, we will increase the price of ERP. Like we say, we put 25,000 rupiah. Still traffic jam, we increase 50,000. That means you still enough money to pay them. If 50,000 still traffic jam, we will increase them. So we force you to park your car and use our bus. And we also want to make National Monument in the center of Jakarta is more than land 70 and 80 hectares. We want to developing an underground building for parking. So the park and ride will be inside in the center of the city, and also for this vendor street. And we try our best. Maybe we will use this budget, our budget, to develop this, or we will make a beauty contest to let the private sector to do this in the National Monument. Frankly speaking, Jakarta is very rich. When we get into the office, the budget is almost $4 billion a year. Now it's almost 7 billion $. We hope before 2017 budget with above 10 billion $. That's why now they could not spend this money. They don't have, when we make it become strict on the road, they could not spend this budget, just spend 25%. They could not do this because it increased almost 2 times. I think this is what I could share tonight. Maybe you have some question. I hope if not the country, when you give a GSR, there is always before tax, before income tax. But here we don't have a law or regulation to provide that. That's the problem. And another, when you give us too many CSR, maybe the attorney will call you and ask why you give so many CSR to this city. The same like the people donate for Pak Jokowi. And I heard from my friend, the guy said, we have to find out when Ahok give them the incentive, we will detain him. That's the problem for CSR. If you give us a CSR, also they will find out your tax, because CSR is after tax. So some of the people are afraid to give a CSR. And they have a law, I don't know, this law already implemented or not. You could only give a CSR not more than 3%. 2.5% or 3%, I forget. From your profit after tax. That means if you give 3 billion rupiah, they will suspect you earn 100 billion maybe, more than that. That makes the people fear. That's why we more hope is you train the people. You like people live from the riverbank, move to low-cost apartment. The way of life is changed different. Maybe you could help us to train them to be an office boy, maybe train them to could drive a taxi. We're not enough taxi driver in Jakarta. You could imagine like our bus driver. Articulated bus driver 3.5 times from basic salary, 3,500 UMP. Even a parking meter official, because this is from a tax, preman, we have to pay them 2 times of the basic salary. You know why? Because they almost get 100,000 rupiah daily. How come you just pay them under them? That's why I told them, I become your new godfather. You work for me. But this is official. Mafia, this is official. You just use the bank account, and that's the problem. That's what I hope is the CSR, like a small one. This more important is the training. We need the people, caring people. Like they throw the garbage. We could not detain them because we call it pipiring. It's a very light sentence. And we need the judge to decide, make a decision for this. And the judge just come once in a week. It's like a federal state. That's why nobody fear about the law, no law enforcement. That's the problem. That's why for us it's more easy. You train them like a garbage. Like a park, you teach them. There are many, maybe teach them English, the computer, and maybe your company could recruit them to be official. That's more helpful. And when you donate, maybe your company will afraid about them. But like a Toyota is okay, like a Semanggi is a Toyota. Most of the property company, they are not a CSR, no. I forced them as a liability. I forced them to do this. Sorry about that.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Tony from Microsoft Indonesia. So we have a lot of activities about giving training to the government official or maybe to the society, the people, as part of our CSR activities. My question is our experience in training the people. Normally, if they are government official, then it doesn't mean that they will use their new skill. So sometimes because of the policy or the process inside the office does not support email, for example, they still need kertas dengan cap and signature, something like that. And just wondering, what is your strategy to accelerate this, to make ICT, for example, as an accelerator to make DKI Jakarta as more modern and more transparent? Thank you.
Before one-stop service is just like a postman. When you bring a document, the receive your document, and they send to the department for this document. If the department do nothing, they just don't care. That's why next year we change the new, we call it Badan Pelayanan Terpadu Satu Pintu. It's a new one. So we could use all the sub-district office, kantor kelurahan, we have 267 office, and the district office, 44 district office, like a banking service. So they put in front of us, it's official. If they could doing well, they could bring home $1,000 a month, kira-kira 12 juta. Now how they would get this? When you come, everything you just tell them, let the headaches be theirs, not yours. And they have to make a connection. It's an online connection. To asking the department, how about this document? They don't go there. They just like a broker to do this. Now, when they get the point for this money, if they, according to the minimum standard, they could deliver, they got the point. But if they could not deliver because of another department, they still could get the point. They just make a report. Who make this happen? So all this communication use the email. So we know exactly who in charge there, what the time, everything recorded. Emails like that. Now, so we will try next year in January. I believe not easy to do this because you take the vested interest of many people. There are many oppose this. Sometimes they said the server drop, many idea from them to cut this. But we have to force to do this. I believe maybe 1 year. That's why I have to train not my brain in Jakarta. I just exercise my muscle, heart muscle, nerve, brain muscle, to meet this situation. Now, I believe everything will go well because from the staff they feel very happy. They have a chance now to have a position. Before, if you are a DKI government official, like we say you are a kepala dinas, is a second echelon. If you are not good in performance, I have to find another post for you. The same echelon. It's crazy. Like if you have a director in the one bank, not good performance, you have to find for him another bank for his position. How come like this? That's why still this year, we just make them be ordinary staff. That's why they shock. Now some of them maybe supply FBI money to demonstrate. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they gather together, become one new team to do this. I don't know. This is what we want to do. We really want to use IT to solve many problems in Jakarta. Like a provider company, cell phone provider company, they need to put a 4G technology for microcell. We asked them a library to give to us a free Wi-Fi in this tower and also free CCTV, could face detecting CCTV. We just make an agreement with the West.com, Wazir.com. We are also developing our own Indonesian safetypin.com for the women. We call it Swakita. So every people could report. And you know our RT/RW, I don't know how to say it, this community chief RT/RW. Before we could not fire them, even they sell our land. I just signed another new regulation. They just could 1 term 3 years, and 2 term, 1 term 3 years. And if they could not follow our order for them to make a report, we will fire them. There's a new law. That's why new regulation. So I think we really want to do like you said. No need the paper. If you look at my table, the whole is paper. Now I have to bring home at the weekend 3 hours to sign and make a disposition every week. It's like too many attending a meeting like this. I couldn't finish that. Actually, I have to finish it. After dinner, I have to finish until 8 or sometimes 9 o'clock. There's too many attending the meeting like this. I make the problem another problem.
We're involved in a teacher training program right now where we train about 100 teachers in a cohort. They're all members of the public schools, but that's only 100 teachers, and there are tens and tens of thousands in the Jakarta area that are very hungry for training. We're involved in this partnership right now with the government of Jakarta, and these teachers are very hungry for this kind of training. Wondering whether you have an idea as to whether international schools and perhaps companies could help in that effort to scale this, to bring teacher training to another level of quality in the city, and whether you have some ideas along those lines.
Help us, but very small teachers to join. The problem is for the cost. If we're talking about the consultant cost, when we want to train them, use our budget. 1 year, the maximum only 50 million rupiah. You could imagine it. That's the regulation. So we have to use a bidding. When the bidding, the winner is, we don't know what the quality of this trainer. But they win, always win. The cheap price. That's another problem. This we try, we really have a face problem with our teacher. Because most of them get in to become a bureaucrat, their time may be the apa itu, formula untuk apa? Formation of the teachers is big. That's why everybody enroll as want to be a teacher. But their heart is not a teacher. They just want to be an employee, the bureaucrat. That's the problem. Now how about the contract teacher? When the government make them become a teacher, after the teacher got a bureaucrat certificate, they become lazy too. This is another problem. So we try now to select them, to train them every week. But after we make a calculation, we need 510 years if we want to make them high level. We not yet find out to solve this problem. Maybe you could help us to solve this problem too. Yeah, for us, it's like fighting between school. We already asked to fire them. And some of the teachers spot them for fighting. This situation in Jakarta. Yeah, too many things. I'm a very rational person. If I could not do it well, I just a little bit forget it. Find another one, the easy one to find it. Because too many problems in Jakarta. I just do my best. If I like teacher, if like that, it's okay. That's why we support many private schools. We want to give them KJP. It's like a smart card for student smart card. You know what happened when we provide them a student smart card? This is the automatic teller machine. When the money get in the saving account, their parents took all the money in 1 year. So I find another way. Next year, they could not draw the cash from the automatic teller machine. They just use a debit. They pay the school everything. So we not provide to the private school, the whole private school again. When we provide them, they don't want to give a discount. They just still collect the tuition fee from the student. That's why we said, no, we stop to spot you. We will spot the student. If students think your school is not good, they will leave you. They will find another school. How about if the school bankrupt? We will buy this school to turn to our school. School, hospital could not turn to become a commercial or housing resident. If a resident want to turn to the housing or hospital, we will give a permit. And that's the way we make a selection. Because many foundation have a school, not really a foundation. They are asking the money from us. Every year, it become a cash cow. That's why we said no. But he said, if you don't give to us, you have many people, many students. Because our school is not enough for high school. And our school too corrupt. Many renovations spend 4-5 billion rupiah, nothing. Now we stop. You could imagine when I had to stop the budget in education department, we use 20% budget for education. But why you could not feel it, train everybody? Because all become a building, a chair, everything. Like this year, we cancel the budget for education, 2.3 trillion. Jadi kira-kira 200 million. 200 million US dollar just from education. There's no use buying like anything, chair, computer, everything. It's always makan. I said I don't have a time, too polite. If you corrupt, I said no.
Sudah malam. Tapi saya mau kasih terima kasih boleh ya. I want to invite, if you want to take a picture together with Pak Ahok.
Saya dulu ya Pak, Bu, semua ya, 1, 2, 3 sekali lagi, 1, 2, 3 sekali lagi, 1.